Hey YouTube, how we doing today? Well, it's time for another very, very interesting book review. Well, that's right. Today we're going to take a look at Stormy Daniels' tome, Full Disclosure. Bear with me, guys. Let's roll that intro, and you can obviously tell exactly what I think of this book. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now, for you longtime viewers of the channel, or even you first-time guys, man, I think it's going to be right down there. You're going to see a little channel watermark popping up. Please go ahead and hover over that thing. It should take you right to subscribe. Just got to get that thing out the way now. Alright. As you know, on my channel, I like bringing books to, well, the channel. Lately, I've been bringing a lot of political stuff, and I'm mixing in a bunch of different other ones. I've heard about this one repeatedly, okay? And what really made me giggle, biggest reason I bought it. Actually, I got it at Walmart really cheap, but biggest reason I wanted to pick it up. Michael Avenatti. Yes, Michael Avenatti. He said point blank, when you read this, you will get a true understanding of the true woman who is Stormy Daniels. All right. I don't know her. I've never met her. I've never been in a strip club where she's performed before. I only know of one person who has said that they know her and speaks very highly of her. And that's because she treated the other dancers in the club like they were royalty. I get it. That's awesome. Awesome move, Stormy. Here's my problem. I got this because I wanted to hear about her character. All I've ever known about her was she's a porn star, she directed porn. That's it. So this affair comes out. And I have to say I'm not shocked by it. Trump's got a lot of money. And I have always said money cures a whole lot of fucking ugly. I'm not calling her a gold digger. But if you look around at the butt ugly billionaires of the world, they always have supermodel girlfriends. How many of these butt ugly billionaires do you see with a very normal woman? That's the only way I can put it. Very, very normal. You know, someone maybe in high school you wouldn't have given a second chance, second look to, someone who got picked on. All right, but putting all that aside. So she had this affair with Trump. Somehow it was quiet for all this time. But during the election it came out. All right. Anybody who knows Trump knows he can't keep his little tallywhacker in his pants, and he sleeps with people. For some reason, his wife puts up with him. I don't know why. I don't believe she's a sex slave. I don't believe she was sex trafficked. I don't believe she's a gold digger, because she could have divorced him by now and gotten freaking just millions. All right? So after Avenatti made his statement on one of his numerous CNN stuff, I saw it at Walmart, and I went, I gotta get it. Better half looked at me and went, honey, fucking really? I was like, why not? I want as much information as possible, and I want to hear her story, her words. Okay? It's right there on the back. My life, my words, the truth. Remember that. This book starts with bullshit, and in my opinion ends in bullshit. And here's a huge reason why. No, for once, guys, I didn't mark it up like I usually do. This was very hard to get through. I am not gonna lie. It was very, very, very hard to get through. And I'm trying to find the point in the very front of the book because, according to her, she has a photographic memory. Okay? Matter of fact, she says it right here on page 11. This paragraph right there. I have a photographic memory so I can put myself right back in any place I've ever lived. Okay. According to her, when she was 2 years old, she was in preschool, and the teacher told her to take a nap. Think about this for a second. 2 years old in preschool. I scream bullshit. No 2-year-olds are in preschool. None. All right. She talked about at that point she lived out in farm country. Okay. What preschools are right by a farm? And I'm going to get to this why in just a second. The teacher told her to take a nap. She got up, she walked out of the preschool, walked home, knocked on her front door, and when her mama opened the door, she went, "I don't nap." And her mom just laughed. I get different times, different things. I'm a product of the 70s, okay? Stuff that happened in the 70s would put parents in jail. But what parent is going to have their 2-year-old walking home from preschool vanishing in the middle of farm country somewhere and be like, "Oh, hey, baby, you don't nap, it's okay"? That's just me. Okay? Now, as I'm moving up through this book, because I'll be honest with you, the first 80 pages were a total bear to get through. All right? She talks about how she went on tour with a band and how what she was describing totally made me think of the movie Almost Famous. And she even put it in the book. She was, "Yeah, I know, it sounds exactly like the movie." It's because you're kind of writing about the damn movie. How she was taking pictures of the groupies naked because she was the one who could see the true beauty and how she was the one who knew it was perfect. Come on, Stormy, really? All right, really? I get the fact she said she's always been a girl's girl. That's great. You knew you were bisexual. You knew you love women. I support you 100%. All right. She's very candid about how she got hired on at Wicked, which at that point, Wicked and Vivid had the hottest stable in the adult industry. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go Google Wicked and Vivid Entertainment. All right. I like how she talks about how she was very honest when she met Trump. She was, at Wicked's booth out on a golf course, and she impressed Trump with the fact she directed porn. He was like, "Oh, really?" And they set up a dinner. Okay. I get it. Wow. You're hot, big boobs, here's Trump drooling over you. Awesome. Okay. My problem, and yeah, so she's talking about how when she went to go meet him, he was in, black silk pajamas, and she started yelling at him. She said, "I thought I was going to fucking meet Donald Trump, not Hugh goddamn Hefner." Her words, all right? Trump immediately, like a little schoolboy, ran, went and changed, and was back in like 30 seconds in a full suit. Uh-huh. I like the fact she was honest in here when he mentioned Ivanka, and this has been drug all through everything. It wasn't in a sexual way. It was just, "You remind me of my daughter, smart, beautiful, and business-oriented." But it was like, how does it go from that to her spanking him with a copy of Forbes? And there's just like something missing in there. And, she's candid about this. She's very candid about the sex, and what I don't understand, she only slept with him because she went to his room and she felt obligated. Her words. Just because you go to someone's room doesn't mean you got to put out. And this is stuff I've been teaching my daughters. And no, this is not, I'm defending Trump, so please don't go there. This is just my problems with what's in here, okay? Throughout this whole book, she tries to make herself seem larger than life, in control of everything, and a victim at the same time. And I don't get that. You can't sit there and tell me that you walked in on Donald Trump's room, you started barking orders at him, you started yelling at a billionaire. He instantly responded, but now you felt obligated to put out. Something's not tracking there with me, okay? According to her, she wanted nothing to do with everything else. I mean, I get he kept promising her Celebrity Apprentice. I get he tried everything he could do to get her on there. I mean, I have my doubts. That's just me. I have my doubts. All right. But it seemed like with every phone call, it was, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. I guess he liked calling her Honey Bunch, you know. But he blamed Stormy Daniels not being on The Apprentice on Roma Downey, the wife of Mark Burnett, basically saying Disney won't let it. But yet, when Tito Ortiz was on a Celebrity Apprentice, Janet Jameson was with him, a porn star. So, all right. She goes into a lot of detail about how she put everything out of her head. You know, she got her dream wedding. Everything was great. Everything was wonderful. But when she got pregnant, she made her husband do porn in case they ever got divorced. He couldn't use that against her. So she's pimping out her husband in order to get a good marriage. Or the possibility of a fine divorce settlement. Whatever, you know. The part that kills me is when she starts talking about how when everything started popping up, oh, she's getting contacted by all these people that go, hey, we found out about the affair, and if you don't tell us about it and sell your story, your ex-husband's going to sell the story. So she started selling her story to fuck over her ex-husband. But she didn't want her current husband to know about it. Okay. The part that I didn't get, so she's going to a mommy and me class, you know, with her daughter. Well, excuse me, a mommy and me aerobics thing. She gets threatened in the parking lot, but doesn't tell anybody about it, doesn't tell her husband about it, but yet it becomes a battle cry that they're going to kill her later on. Nowhere in here does she ever say she was forced to sign paperwork, that she was badgered into signing paperwork. There was just stuff put in front of her with a bunch of money, which she even admits her lawyer and her agent and other people took a cut of. So that 130,000, she only saw maybe 80. I guess people behind the scenes when Trump was running for president started making threats to other people. And then all of a sudden, her publicist, or whatever the hell it was, got her in touch with Michael Avenatti, and that's when everything you see out in public starts. But I'm going to kind of close it like this. And this is why I said it ends on some bullshit. So Stormy's watching some stuff on TV with her daughter. And her daughter's talking about, Mommy, why are they saying this stuff and why are they doing this, why are they doing that? And it's about her case and the legislation with Trump and, you know, the defamation lawsuit and everything else. And Stormy goes, well, that's because the president did a very bad thing. Stormy, you had an adulterous affair with the president. You could have said no and left. But you stayed, you had sex, and you got paid to shut the fuck up about it. I'm not saying Trump's right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But there's two people that had sex that night. Two. Trump didn't rape her. She never says in here that Trump raped her. That Trump forced himself on her. All she says repeatedly, small dick, tongue darting in and out of my mouth. He lasted 2 minutes, 30 seconds and started claiming it was the best sex he ever had. Where she was laying there wanting to die. But guys, I'm sorry. It was hard to get through. It started on bullshit and ended on bullshit. You can't have an affair without two consenting adults. If one of the adults is not consenting, that's called rape. It's the only way I can put it. All right? I know this video is probably going to get flagged for using words or someone's going to report it because I'm talking bad about Stormy Daniels, but I don't care at this point. It's a crap book about she's the victim and she's not. And as a follow-up, I saw her article this weekend, I think it was in Newsweek, talking about how her legal battle with Trump ruined her career. Duh, you brought politics into porn. People don't go to a strip club or watch a porno to have reality. They go there to get away from reality and have a fantasy in their head. But that being said, I'm done. Look, for you first-time viewers of the channel, I'm sorry about this one. I really am. I wanted to bring it to the channel because I'm trying to get full circles and full stuff about things. All right? I wanted her words, but thank you for watching. I don't know how many other reviews there are out there, but here's mine. All right? For you longtime viewers of the channel, guys, look, you know me. You know, I kind of don't care. You know, I don't give a crap. I just, tell me the truth. Don't lie to me and give me a story. But I'm just going to wrap it up like this, guys. We're going to leave a little subscription. We're going to leave videos up. You guys know what to do. Look, all I can do is say thank you so much for watching this. I need to go calm down because, yeah, I'm getting worked up over a stupid freaking book, and that's just not good. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great one.